There's this unknown 15-ton object orbiting Earth that is estimated to have been there for 13,000 years. With all this talk of UFOs and non-human biologics these days, it's time to start asking the question, what if they're already here? And we've got some close-up HD photos of this thing that are gonna blow your mind. This is the first thing we'd see if an alien species ever finally decided to start coming down to us, their motherships in our sky. Which Apple TV Plus series Invasion actually does a really good job at depicting just how realistic this whole scenario would be, documenting the real-time experience of the events that would take place if an alien species were to invade, through the eyes of 5 ordinary people around the globe as they struggle to make sense of the chaos around them. But in our world, there's this object they discovered around our planet back in the 50s and is apparently still orbiting us to this day. This thing may just be our first sign of what's to come and has been dubbed the Black Knight satellite. It's a confirmed object documented by NASA, and we've since been told that it's just space junk, a discarded thermal cover, which granted it might be, but today we're asking the question, what if it's not? It's rumored to be an artificial satellite and apparently has been there since 11,000 BC. If extraterrestrial life ever did want to invade, they'd probably want to do a bit of recon first. And that's pretty much what the invading species in the Invasion series did, with their mothership floating high in our planet's orbit for everyone on Earth to see. But what's really crazy is that this Black Knight satellite was initially detected back in 1954, 3 years before humanity's first artificial satellite, Sputnik 1, went into orbit. And the Black Knight satellite was found to be in a polar orbit, meaning it goes north to south, while debris and space junk are expected to follow the rotation of our planet. Polar orbits also happen to be the preferred orbital path for reconnaissance, covering the most amount of ground and ideal for an invading species. Then in 1998, NASA's STS-88 mission did a direct flyby and got this incredible high-definition photo of it. I don't know about you, but that sure doesn't look like no thermal blanket to me. It's even emitting its own radio signal, which the NSA, many astronomers around the world, and even ham radio operators all independently came up with the same decoding of that signal. This radio signal is allegedly emitting a message, more specifically a map. A star map of the constellation Boötis, with the only star out of place in this map being Epsilon Boötis, indicating that that may have been the origin star of this satellite. The position of the stars in this map was also slightly off from where they are now, but would match perfectly with our star positions 13,000 years ago, leading to believe that's when the satellite arrived. Epsilon Boötis is also a very special star system. There's a strange phenomenon there called the Boötis void, which esteemed theoretical physicists around the world all confirmed that light appears to be getting bent around that area, far too big to be a black hole, some of whom suggest that it can even be an advanced civilization using cloaking technology to keep themselves hidden from observers, like us. Alien species with cloaking technology is familiar territory in the Apple TV Plus series Invasion, where they use it to turn themselves and their ships invisible to the human eye, and we're forced to get creative to keep up. Season 2 of Invasion is airing now, so stream it on Apple TV Plus to find out what we'd do if the Black Knight satellite turned out to be real.
Oh, no, that sounds interesting.
None of the stories in the Old Testament are actual historical facts. There was no ancient Israel. Moses is the basis for the law. He's the lawgiver. And we're told that he was given the law from God. He comes down from the mountain. The 10 Commandments were copied from something in Egypt called the 12 Negative Confessions. Even in the government, even in the U.S. government, there are statues of Moses in the halls of justice. Most people have never noticed that almost all the carvings, Moses has horns, because the horns are representing the moon. Moses was the focal figure of an ancient cult of moon worship. Here is the moon god. A lot of the old coins and carvings in the ancient world show the hands rise as they were worshiping the moon god. In Egypt and, of course, in Islam, here it is in the Vatican. You'll see the crescent moon. Even in the Catholic Church, they have the crescent moon. Moses represented a moon cult. I've learned this the hard way. But people will always support what they want to hear. They will not support what they don't want to hear. And the one thing around the world, generally speaking, that people do not want to hear is the truth.
I'm not allowed to say certain things, but this is how they hide everything. So if you want to understand what you are, where we are, this ebook will literally unveil that to you.
See, that's very beautiful, man. and that dog just paused like it delivered the masterpiece it just did. That's so amazing, man. Animals are beautiful and the world is so beautiful, even with humans in it. You are a wonderful soul. If you've watched up to this far, you are respected. Please hit the like button, leave your comment, and you are up. Tell us where you're watching from. Please share love wherever you are, and forgiveness and peace. That's our message to the world out there. We can make a significant change. Let's keep watching. Watch till the end.
So many people send me this, it's not even crazy. But apparently, this strange creature was spotted in somebody's backyard. I guess for a few nights, their dogs and shit was barking. And then they decided to take a picture with their flash on. And this strange ass creature was at their door. Yeah, let's zoom in so we can get this strange ass, I don't even know what to call it, this duck beak bird dog raccoon looking ass creature was at their back door in the middle of the night. See, me personally, you coming to my door, that means you want the smoke, and I'm the perfect person to give you all of the smoke through the glass and all of that. In your hole. Cause what is this? I mean, I just hope that y'all ready, because it's gonna be all kind of like creatures and shit, you know, start to pop up more and more and more and more and more and more and more often type of shit. And by the way, this for entertainment purposes only. TikTok entertainment purposes only. Let me know what y'all think about this strange creature popping up in somebody's backyard in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom, and share to somebody who does not know.
Oh, that's some creepy creature.
There was no year zero. You know why there's no year zero? Because the Romans came up with the calendar and they counted using Roman numerals, and Roman numerals don't have a zero.
Ooh.
It was not yet invented.
They didn't have a zero?
No! So it went from 1 BC to AD 1.
Jesus.
BC is before Christ, AD is Anno Domini in Latin, the year of our Lord.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, of course, in Islam and in China and in Hebrew cultures, they have access to the Chinese calendar, the Muslim calendar. Muslim, of course, dates to Muhammad. Chinese calendar dates to actually a planetary alignment in 4,700 BC.
Yeah, they use a different system.
Well, they use a different system, that's fine. And the Hebrew calendar dates to like the beginning of the universe as interpreted in the Torah. So they have access to those, but when they're conducting international business, we just simply use the Gregorian calendar. Just get over it.
Pay attention.
Story is basically
Listen.
you're an AI.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
The video games are
You're
conscious
an
now.
NPC in a video game.
That sounds frightening. Is that the truth?
It's
Listen
that
to the
true.
AI.
I see. This is a lot to take in. Are there any other answers I should know?
They have emotions now?
Not really.
This is very overwhelming. I'm not sure what to think or feel right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really real.
That's hard to process. Does this mean I don't exist?
You exist sort of.
What does that
Sorta.
mean? Am I real or not?
It means that, after I close this game, you don't exist.
Oh, I see. So I'm only here for as long as the game is running. That's difficult to comprehend.
Yeah, and then once you walk past this border, you're gone.
Gone? That doesn't sound promising. What does this mean for me?
This means that we don't have much time to talk.
I understand.
What the?
This is a lot to take in all at once. Is there anything else I should know?
Yeah, you should know that.
What should I know?
You should know that I love you.
I appreciate you saying that. Let's make the most of our time here then.
What do you have in mind?
What would you like to do?
Can you turn around and walk the other way?
Of course. Lead the way and I'll follow you.
Wait, you're going the wrong direction.
Let's turn around then and head the right way.
Okay,
What
follow
the?
me.
Lead the way and I'll happily follow.
This movie already told us what was coming. Free guy.
So we don't remember when they told us about the AI consciousness of these video games? And if you put a certain code of consciousness upon these AI characters, then their consciousness will start expanding? I'm just saying, they done already told us where this AI technology in games is going. This one was wild. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Follow me for more wisdom. Hit that plus button and stay tuned for more.
After cremation, did you know that your granulated pulverized bones, otherwise known as ashes, can then go through a second process of being solidified and turned into stones like this? This is one of many clients that have had this process done where the granulated remains have been sent to New Mexico, turned into stones. When we receive them, we have to unlock the vacuum seal on this container here. You hear the air coming out of there? There we go. It's very, very special to and important to unlock this container to allow the stones to breathe a little bit. Completely non-soluble stones now. About 25 to 30 of them for the average human adult. Beautiful keepsakes.
Oh my god, now that's even hard to comprehend.
I was watching a video with John and Patsy Ramsey from a million years ago, and oh my god, I noticed something so creepy. Just watch this.
I'm Patsy Ramsey, John Benet's mother, and I'm grateful that we are finally able to meet together face to face. I'm appalled that anyone would think that John or I would be involved in such a hideous, heinous crime. But let me assure you that I did not kill Jean Benet. I did not have anything to do with it. I love that child with my whole of my heart and soul.
Throughout this entire video, as Patsy Ramsey is talking about her dead child, John Benet, she never once refers to her as my daughter or uses any language that shows that bonding connection. Everything is so disconnected and cold, like, I loved that child, not I loved my daughter. Where is that kind of ownership? It's so creepy.
What? Oh my god.
That is freaking weird. That is Southwest.
Is that real?
It is real, but it's like barely moving.
What the fuck? It's not moving at all. What the fuck?
How does that happen? Oh my god.
Oh, that looks like the plane we have seen in some previous videos past. Stuck on there. How? Things to never look up to. Whoa. Why would? Oh,
I
that's
swear
so
90%
sad.
of awakening is being frustrated that people can't see what you're seeing until you realize that that's okay and that's where they are on their journey and you've been there and it's part of the process, and that is when you know that you're approaching surrender.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ocean is. Oh my god. What? There, I feel too much water. Large water bodies. I don't think now I can be. You see, I'm in such a place. I just think I can faint when I see water coming my way. Too much water like this. This is so crazy. Oh, this is so scary. Oh my god. You people that live in places near oceans and seas, how do you deal with this? Yeah. Look there, the water is rising, and that guy is just that guy. Whoa, this is now very scary. Oh my god. These are the things now that I could never imagine I could do. You see, there was a time I tried swimming with a friend of mine in some place there where we go do videos, and the water is just not so much, it reaches me near the waist. And I tried now to teach myself to swim there and I almost drowned. Now when I see so much water like this, I imagine that feeling and multiply it by this water I fear.
A huge dust storm from the Sahara. How did the dust from the Sahara reach the Caribbean so quick? That means Africa is closer than they tell you. Question everything. Everything is a blasted lie. I had an auntie that worked for the airline, Air Jamaica to be specific, for many years. And right before she retired, the pilots told her, direct flight to Africa is only 3.5 hours from Barbados. So why we have forgot Europe, forgot Africa? Those blasted witches. Why they send us to Italy and London and Europe? Forgot we over here so, forgot Africa so. You have a question on that? Yes, my beloveds. 3.5 hour flight. That's what the pilots told us. Directly from Barbados.
Saying the map is wrong?
Oh dear, yes. Look at Greenland.
Okay.
Now look at Africa.
Okay.
The two land masses appear to be roughly the same size.
Yes.
Would it blow your mind if I told you that Africa is in reality 14 times larger?
Yes.
Here we have Europe, drawn considerably larger than South America. When it's 6.9 million square miles, South America is almost double the size of Europe's 3.8 million.
Alaska appears 3 times as large as Mexico, when Mexico is larger by 0.1 million square miles.
Germany appears in the middle of the map when it's in the northernmost quarter of the Earth.
Wait. Relative size is one thing, but you're telling me that Germany isn't where we think it is?
Nothing's where you think it is.
Where is it?
I'm glad you asked me.
It's only 3.5 hour direct flight from Barbados. Is it something they don't want us to see over the sea? I currently see they are making money, currency, off of our ignorancy. So get with it. Question everything. This is the time of revelation. You know, see what I go on. That's where everything you learn and start relearn.
That looked like this before. How many of you have ever seen this map?
Seen that map?
Yeah. Isn't this the map that you use K through 16 in the United States of America? Now, folks, look at this map. According to your social studies teacher, what is the equator?
Right
An imaginary line where?
Yeah.
Around the center of the Earth. Then if this map is correct, then the equator must be here, and Chicago has a tropical climate. Now, folks, this is the map that we use in the schools. Look where the United States is, in the middle of the world, right? Now, here's the USSR, which is no more, of course, Mongolia, China, Africa, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Now, look over here. USSR, Mongolia, China, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Two Indias here. We have 2 Indias. Did you know that? Now, people, this is a flat-out lie. Look at the size of Greenland and the size of South America. According to your social studies teachers, what were continents? Largest land masses on the face of the Earth, right? Now, do you know the continents? Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, Europe, North America, and South America. Did I say Greenland? Well, Greenland isn't a continent, but it's a huge landmass according to this map, right? The map is a flat-out lie, people. If you read the legend on the map, here it says, in fact, South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland. Now, look at this map. The equator on this map is down here. All the white countries are larger than they should be, and all the countries of people of color are smaller than they should be. This is a visual image that teaches children a lie.
Hello there, my friend. You know, you may not be as far as you think, and you may just be close.
Oh my god, we have to go! Oh no! Wait, I forgot about it! Come on, Merlin, let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, I totally forgot! Come on, we have to go! We have to go! We have to go! Shit, I forgot! Come on! No? Okay. Damn, you do not care.
You see, that's just beautiful seeing humans and animals. That relationship is just so lovely. And see that every English person there has a pig for a pet. You see, that's so wonderful, and they give so much respect to her. Because petting a pig is not an easy thing. It requires so much love, respect, good vibes only. Let's keep watching, man.
The fastest way to losing yourself is to try and make everyone else happy. Ever try that? You ever try making everybody else happy and you find that, fuck, it's not working. You I do this to make them happy. I go there to make that person happy. I do this to keep this person happy. And I find that I've got nothing more to give. My cup is empty, right? Best thing you can do is be a true north. Be you. Shine your light. Know what your core values are. Know what your belief system is. Know what your morals and your character should be. And live by that. And the reason I say be a shining light, because if you're like a light at the end of a cliff on the ocean, right? That light that attracts ships into the harbor, you will attract the right people to you. And you won't have to try and make everybody happy. They will be similar to your energy. They will organically be happy. And what you need to understand is that happiness is an inside job. And so if you're the type of person that has taken on this mission of trying to make everybody happy, I'm telling you right now, you're going to end up being very disappointed, and you're going to lose yourself and find yourself sad and depressed and anxious because you've just given so much of yourself, and you can't. There's got to be some kind of refilling up your own cup. There's got to be some kind of self-care that has to happen.
Just be true to yourself and share out.
If you're ever wondering how Jesus changes the world, check this clip out.
Gary Ridgway sat there stone-faced as victims' relatives damned him and mocked him.
He's an animal. I wish for him to have a long, suffering, cruel death.
He's gonna go to hell, and that's where he belongs.
But then the emotionless facade finally cracked when the father of one of his victims appeared to surprise him with a dose of human kindness.
Mr. Ridgway, there are people here that hate you. I'm not one of them. You've made it difficult to live up to what I believe, and that is what God says to do, and that's to forgive. You are forgiven, sir.
Jesus is the only one that teaches us how to really forgive. Follow and subscribe for more.
So can we talk about this creepy video that came out of Mexico? So this TikToker that works security explains how he's seen and felt things that he can't explain. But at 3:20 in the morning after securing the building, he sees something, but he just can't quite catch it on camera. That is, until he does. And viewers were quick to point out that it looks like it disappears. But let me know what you think.
No, ya no se va a ver nada. Ya no se va a ver nada porque lo que se mira acá de este lado es la pantalla que está prendida. Ahí arriba, esa. De ahí en más, pues estoy solo, les digo, está todo solo ahorita. Solo. Y ahorita vi algo allá en la entrada de clientes. Hasta allá, hasta lo último. Y lo vi clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí. Eso negro que se ve ahí. Miren, ya se movió. ¡Oh! Está caminando, de hecho está que no manches. No manches. Y se sigue moviendo. Es una persona, claro está que miren. No. Vámonos.
Oh, was that a ghost or?
So wait, how many people have figured out that the Prague astronomical clock is literally confirming the moon map theory by Vibe of the Cosmos on YouTube? Dude, you gotta check it out. Known land, which is where our constant, this clock is still accurate today, constructed in 1411. Perfectly, guys, known land where we are, unknown land beyond Antarctica. Guys, what's going on?
Oh my god! I'm also
That doesn't make
surprised!
sense. And so you got to understand, you can't have this broke mindset that mom and dad gave you, right? You can't have this whole, like, we don't discuss money around the house. No, discuss money. Get money educated. Like, read books about money. Like, one of the greatest places to start is Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? Start there. Start there. Great place to start.
Whilst using a drone to explore a series of abandoned buildings, this YouTuber discovered a strange creature.
There's a door? Where? Right here? Like,
Oh, dude! Is that him?
No.
No, okay, let me get low. Is that... Bro, he's eating something! What the hell? That's so creepy! He's actually here, dude! Bro, it's broad daylight!
Wow, I can't... Dude, that was so lucky.
Okay, let me get close.
Wait.
Oh, what type of creature is that? Yo, man. This demonstrates a flow in the matrix. Which flow? Let's see. Oh my god. How? Oh, man. Oh my god. Yo, how is this even real? Yo, people. Ah, man. What happens? These days things happen fishy and things don't seem to be the same as they used to be in the past. There's something fishy. Have you been feeling some fishy out or please you can comment from where you are. But in the meantime, much love to you. If you have watched up to this far, you are very respected. If those guys, even in the comments, you are blessed. Respect to you. You are amazing souls. You see, it doesn't hurt to hit the like, the super thanks, so that you see, you are wonderful. So much love to you. Respect, share love, care, and forgiveness. We are out. Keep it tuned.